this one. Slide up in the pocket, mine are empty, so I'm trying to turn my true love into profit. Man, it's routine. Work the 9 to 5, smoke a paycheck, take whatever comes my way and sweat a broken latex. Killing brain cells on the search for an escape route, to the point where I can't make out a single face in the crowd. Play it loud and let me do the damn thing. After me, the one night stand is smashed till I pull a hamstring. Manhandle the scene, trample your dreams while I'm at it. Random thoughts and paper are piling up in my filing cabinet. Filling notebooks with hand styles and chicken scratch. Heads tip their hats and goddesses get attached. The oddest shit is that I'm tongue tied till I start busting, turn into a loudmouth, ready to tear apart something. Mr. High mixed with Buddy Love and mixed drinks. The strange combination will make you forget your shit stinks. Don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Come on, don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Tell them that good things happen when me and my man connect. Don't even demand respect, just make heat to keep the fans in check. Inside of town with an identity crisis, empty and lifeless, in need of a remedy like this. Kiddies round here but trapped in the early 90s. Got cats from out in towns trying to act like they're grimy, and I see through it. They're not accustomed to how we do it. My main vein is sustenance to feed the youth with. Snip substance off your chick, snip disgusting lifestyles of the broken, shameless in the district. Dive bar superstars drink free for life and start to go gray before they ever see the light. Man, it's pointless. That's just the way the coin flips though. One moment you're living it up, the next you're dead as disco. A lot of herbs got props they didn't deserve. I'll break the fickle middle finger with fake flipping the bird. Tell them, don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Come on, don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Don't stop, get it in, you almost did it, cause you barely ever get a second turn. Tell them it's all in the year's work. The first couple tries miscarried due to the monsters that my fears birth. Perched on gray clouds looking down on the scene, without the proper funding to jumpstart the team. I fiend for change, gotta be patient and hang tight. Lead a strange life, though the right path's in plain sight. Nothing nice though, I had enough of these lames. P-brains who slept on the crew and left the sheets stained. Ease pain with handfuls of chemicals and justice. Swallowing armies like I had some sort of death wish. My boys are on some half-assed drug intervention. Tip us all out of love, but save your breath and good intentions, kid. I'm doing just fine, but it's about that time to make it happen, put it all on the line. See, I need the heat advice, buckle down and get some work done. Second solo, yet I hardly hustle the first one. Peace to the fan for the support you give. We do it for the love and barely afford to live. Short Bussians are all up in this concrete bitch. Life cool to the death, that shit we bond the streets with. Got Jonas Ichiban, make rockin' G-Beat. Joe 6-8, Nate Scape and Pablo Key. Theme 1, G-Riot describe. BDP, Asylum, Meds, Thought, and Chemical Ali. I'm at the mercy of the heavens. How can I decide my fate? Winter season, the guy within hibernates. It's out of my hands, drying frostbit from the cold wind. Born with no sin and tortured and broken. Life begins when you stare into serpent's eyes. Your beast of earth is right there when the curtains rise. Yours to bear through the Vanity Fair, the club lights and one nights where sanity's rare and it's all a big name to ease aches and pains. You embrace a new hell to escape the flames and wind up deeper in the world of smiles and sneers, where everyone's quick to judge. I've been on trial for years. Come on, whether you play your position or not, you got hyenas in disguise licking their chops, and you got rodents running lip stitching the cops. stage props and I'm forever thinking and plot. Some will trample over anyone to get to the top. Live foul to the day they die, stiffin' and rock. The clock's ticking and musicians all got expiration dates. Pops wasn't there to tell me not to make the same mistakes. Favorite poison, momentary fulfillment. From pussy to pills to grams of the white. Through it all, it's a wonder that I managed to write. And everything I hold sacred didn't vanish from sight. It's too real. We tend to forget we're not bulletproof and anger the heavens by shooting holes through the roof. I told them the truth throughout. No lies leaving lips. View the world through the cold eyes of the heathenness. I've been addicted to a life of sin for too long. Try to live right but get bent and do wrong. My man said the beast put his tools in my palm. The means of escape I abuse and drive on. So what's it gonna take to defuse a time bomb? There's too much at stake and I'm losing my calm. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young. All set to pack my bags and move on. Try to live right but get bent and do wrong. There's too much at stake and I'm losing my calm. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young. Ear to the street, nose to the grindstone. Eyes on the prize, head to the sky, now I'm grown. And gotta make mine by any means. See the underground economy supplying me green. It's like the only way to get ahead is to move product. Knowing that lifestyle will get you caught up. But I made something out of nothing to lose. Nothing to hide but something to prove. The dream catcher. Extreme pressure bearing down on my shoulder blades. Weight of the world, we all got a role to play. Atlas struck just the light in his low. While we siphon life from the globe, a sight to behold. I took a tainted doctrine and lived by it. The hedonist put myself on a strict diet. Coffee, opiates, cigarettes, and swine. Immune to poison, I'm deaf to find. I'm the voice of one collective mind. A rare breed of dreamers and thieves was left of mine. Trying to make up for lost time spent getting back from the summer of 05 to the winter of my discontent. Real, we tend to forget we're not bulletproof and anger the heavens by shooting holes through the roof. I told them the truth throughout. No lies leaving lips. View the world through the cold eyes of the heathenness. I've been addicted to a life of sin for too long. Try to live right but get bent and do wrong. My man said the beast put his tools in my palm. The means of escape I abuse and drive on. So what's it gonna take to defuse a time bomb? There's too much at stake and I'm losing my calm. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young. All set to pack my bags and move on. Try to live right but get bent and do wrong. There's too much at stake and I'm losing my calm. Dream when I'm awake and refuse to die young.
Welcome to Blackboard Jungle, Part 2.
Rappers to me are like nails on the blackboard. The boys in the house, booting your ass out the back door. Crack your cranium, you kiddies ass corbin. With stagnant verses and a shitty ass corpus. Corpses are left behind the trails we blaze. Kill them phony motherfuckers spitting stale cliches. You sound confident, after this your tone will switch. Boy, I'm stomping through the city like I own this bitch. Sharper skills, you can't make a killer with dough knives. Little body boys trying glamorize and no lies. We're so live, y'all are 0 for 5. So survive, our big boy poachers died. Show some pride, then watch me break your ass off proper like. Your boys are throwing in the towel like stop the fight. Not tonight, life's taking out the garbage. Trash talkers all fall victim to the barbarous. Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Up, up, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. Stupid students like cool bitch, what's up? Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Up, up, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. Stupid students like cool bitch, what's up?
Pretty bye-bye, I got high props from livestock. Where eye sockets wide shut by my talk. I'm not the type to even trip on this sabina. Mind your business, I'm the kind to find a vision from what's left behind us. So I designed a vision stemming from what I envision to be my original vibe is full of pride. Set the egotistical, superficial aside. If it isn't true, I'm guessing you wishing you had it lied. It's not impossible, do not assume you won't get schooled like cats in high school getting jacked up in the locker room. Socking you, smacking you to your heads where my feet stare. Pretenders sit attentive, frontin' Santa when we're teaching. That's the freakiness, eatiness for the heatheness. MCs in the mix even if they wanna bring beef. Obliterate your crew, override you till you're not sure. You wanna step to the chalkboard, Sonny, take a seat. Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Tough luck, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. Students, life cool, bitch, what's up? Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Tough luck, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. Students, life cool, bitch, what's up?
1, 2, fuck you, crush.
Yeah,
Buzz,
life cool, short bus, 06 baby. Que no valen madre de ustedes y que se van a la chingada todos. That's right, we're still here, legends. Ain't no way they can rock after them. It's the truth, nothing but big have-nots. 06.
That's all we do.
Another test, I'm like a rest. I stay true to this.
Schoolyard, rude boy, short bus, special ed. Classes in session, pull up a chair, let's begin. Pretending bees get crushed by the King Kong chemistry. They try and come up, but fall the fuck off like leprosy. D-Town's finest, top of the class, attacking with guerrilla tactics, stomping that ass. Slackers haven't got a chance, man, they're not gonna pass. Rap pages crumpled up and tossed in the trash. Freshmen to get lectured by the head professor. They need to put in more effort, I'm unimpressed with their best work. Left hurt like when the paddles applied to the backside. Made examples out of all of the other pupils sat by. Ichibanzai, life crew faculty. Graduated with honors from the Rhyme Academy. You just got caught sleeping, motherfucker, wake up. You ain't Slater, bitch, the bell won't save ya. Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. School and students, life crew, bitch, what's up? Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. School and students, life crew, bitch, what's up? The have-nots that have had to deal with all of the trash talk, but when it goes down, then no crown. Peasants' presence is never found. Have to backstop right after school. That's why we laugh at these fools that are running their lips and gumming the dicks of lion toys, not kings. That's why we're hunting these kids. And in blackboard sessions, make them turn to the section of lessons and free expression, second guessing themselves the very moment that we step in the classroom. Outlining chalk problems with your silly bus. Assume you're the shit, but you're still not killing cuts the way that you should be. Take a look at me, pussy. I crush cats and show you exactly how it could be. It would be something if you were on a roll. As far as my experience, I only see average Joes flabbergasted with this kids. You know what this is? Pop quiz, who drop shit like main class? Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Tough luck, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. School and students, life crew, bitch, what's up? Listen up, class, sit down and shut the fuck up. Enough's enough, you want your little chance to shine. Tough luck, stuck up, egomaniac, shut the fuck up. School and students, life crew, bitch, what's up?
You see what happened in my last white friend? I did.
Sticks, stones break brittle bones, saying I've been known to use words as razor blades. Some nights your crib was nothing more than a place to stay, a rest haven till the break of day. Break away from the same old monotony. You'll drain the soul. Combat all vain attempts to gain control. The never-ending struggle between sun and moon. A peasant with no love for a queen. Son is doomed to a foul existence, a foul lifestyle. The only thing that I'm concerned with is the right now. Momentary fulfillment. Spent nights messing with temptresses and questioning your real intent. What we had was beautiful, I can't deny that. Lost touch with the world, caught in your Venus flytrap. Sidetracked, forgot all about my true love. Beats, rhymes, and life cool, neglected, fucking with you, love. I know you weren't trying to hold me back, you told me that, but something brought the old me back. Too cold to react to the world around, numb from head to toe, running for myself, too selfish to let you know. It started off so perfect, deserved fit. Sure to lift the curse that lives beneath the surface. Sick of dicking birds with perverse urges. Nervous at first, reminiscing of my first kiss. And I convinced myself that it was a love thing. We fucked for hours once the poison flooded my bloodstream. Kicked it every day for weeks straight. No need for a break, content in your presence and lost in the dream state. I reawaken like look at the time, love. Confined in your bedroom, looking to find love. Waste away the day lost in your smile. Escape the shades of gray at least for a while. Come on.
Our feelings were so strong. Feelings were so strong.
The reoccurring theme, find something so pure. Make believe it's love, everything you hope for. So sure at the core it's all folklore. Curse the gods till your throat sore. Eyeliner dripping down your solemn face. I know you're still hoping there's a chance things will fall in place. All for nothing, cursing infidelity. I'm hollow inside and gotta fill the void with selfish need. Connect hips and repetition, wet lips and move on to the next position. Sweat dripping off your flesh, sickened by decisions made in intoxicated states. The consequence your actions hit you once you catch a slap across the face. Avoiding phone calls from so-and-so, self-destruction. Sex drive off a cliff, crash and burn, tell them nothing. A sucker for cheap thrills, covered in silk sheets. Bittersweet, free will, sweet, deceit-filled freaks. Left the queen behind for something less divine. Fools rush in and lose interest in time. These are interesting times, nothing sacred or pure. The moment the thrill is gone, I'm headed straight for the door. It started off so perfect, the shirt fit. Sure to lift the curse that lives beneath the surface. Sick of dicking birds with perverse urges. Nervous at first, reminiscing of my first kiss. And I convinced myself that it was a love thing. We fucked for hours once the poison flooded my bloodstream. Kicked it every day for weeks straight. No need for a break, content in your presence and lost in the dream state. I reawaken like look at the time, love. Confined in your bedroom, looking to find love. Waste away the day lost in your smile. Escape the shades of gray at least for a while. Come on.
She hit me in the heart. She hit me in the heart. She hit me in the heart. The heart.
Twist tongues with the young thick looker. Sniff sugar by the gram. Mistook her for the classy type and high demand. Denied the man and tried his hand to get a stab at it. Teases and taunts him, then she drops him like a bad habit. But when I need a favor, call up the freak of nature. The taste of bittersweet nectar, then to seek it later. Can't escape a grasp, I know it wasn't built to last. The foundation founded on a fault line is still intact somehow. Still attached, night out confessions. Cheap lubrication, lifestyle protection. We're foolish love, nothing will ever come of this. The spine cruiser weighs me down like a ton of bricks. Fine tune the skills, the light shines through it still. Despite the urge to wander in the shadows, I could view her real colors. The true colors felt this with a few others. Two lovers, nothing hurts worse than watching you suffer. Is this really questioning you? You know exactly what I'm speaking of, love. This is tainted, blinded by you, and hold no one above. Foolish love, love. Is this really questioning you? You know exactly what I'm speaking of, love. This is tainted, blinded by you, and hold no one above. Foolish love, love. No more pain, no more crying over you in vain. All I want is no more games, no more promising that it'll change. All I want is no more flesh wounds telling you I'm sick of life. All I want is no more calling late night trying to pick a fight. All I want is
yeah. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Superman lover going down in flames. Over a dame, it's a shame, I don't even know my name. Let me paint the picture how she blew me out the frame. Punani poet, pearl tongue, Park Hill princess. Had a nigga thinking we about to go the distance. No amount of persistence though in this instance could keep her interest. Left a brother defenseless. Eye candy, mine always came in handy. Freckles in all the right places like Bambi. Late night conversation often led to masturbation. Tripping on my cricket about how I wanna kick it. It was tantric from the get, like Lingam and Yoni. Get lifted together, friend, lover, and homie. You are the only one on the mantle, my finest work. Never had to ever worry, even though I forever flirt. Kept your dirt low, but my ears beat to the streets. I know the secrets that you keep when you talking in your sleep. It's too late though, I'm already past the point of no return. Waiting to get burned, when will a nigga learn?
Is this really questioning you? You know exactly what I'm speaking of, love. This is tainted, blinded by you, and hope no one above. Foolish love, love. Is this really questioning you? You know exactly what I'm speaking of, love. This is tainted, blinded by you, and hope no one above. Foolish love, love. No more pain, no more crying over you in vain. All I want is no more games, no more promising that it'll change. All I want is no more flesh wounds telling you I'm sick of life. All I want is no more calling late night trying to pick a fight. All I want is right back at square one. Spend your hard-earned cash up. Still thinking about how to make a fast buck and missed opportunities that you passed up. Man, you came a lot harder on the last said motherfuck you and farewell. Gagging from the punch and smell of piss in the stairwell. Got back to my place in blue half and Navy, the stashed in safety, full blasting Jay-Z. My lack of passion lately through the way. I'm letting the world pass me by, losing touch, and it's so pathetic. My right hand man's right. I could let myself slip away and stand and fight, but I said the same shit in the past and grew weak after 2 weeks of turning over a new leaf. Tell the truth, chief, you don't practice what you preach and used to escape from the world when it's too bleak. Strung out, dreaming by the window pane. Can it be that it was all so simple and plain? Once upon a wrinkle in time, I sing in the rain. Now I sit in somber solitude, dreaming in vain. Come on.
Strung out, dreaming by the window pane. Lying to themselves, knowing shit won't change. Like new dawn, new day.
I can't revert back to my old ways now.
It's a new life for me.
A new life, everything is okay now. New dawn,
For me.
a new life, a new life, new dawn, a new day, a new life, a new life. Blow a kiss to the old me, tell my next don't fix. It's hopeless, hiding from the swarm of locusts. So sick, smash mirrors with a closed fist. Pick broke bits from my knuckles when I throw fits. Cold bitch is a bit much to cope with. The kid won't quit, sniff shit like there's no risk. Get focused, oceans and rap don't mix. Thick smoke drifts from the layer of the soulless. So sick, forgot about all my petty dreams. Talk loud but don't say much of anything. By any means was my outlook back when I can't throw that old carcass in the trash bin.
Strung out, dreaming by the window pane. Strung out, dreaming by the window pane. Strung out, dreaming by the window pane. Lying to themselves, knowing shit won't change. Like new dawn, new day.
I can't revert back to my old ways now.
It's a new life for me.
A new life, everything is okay now. New dawn,
For me.
a new life, a new life, new dawn,
For me.
a new life, a new life.
new dawn, new day.
I can't revert back to my old ways now.
It's a new life for me.
A new life, everything is okay now.
For me.
Strange times, I'm striving to better myself. Sick of putting worldly pleasure ahead of my health. Mental and physical, a pitiful sight. Wretched from the poison ingested. The middle of the night, awakening in the cold sweat. Bottom feeder rest, never shed my own flesh. No regrets, though I finally learned to let go. I've dished out and been hit with direct blows. Eyes smoke shut, broken blood vessels. Threshold for pain high, dark secrets kept low. On the low, deep dark, tucked away forever. Along the road, my weak car struck the way to pleasure. Struck gold, but it wasn't enough to make it better. Midas curse, sun and moon colliding with earth. Vex, drugs, sex, rock and roll shit. Getting close to the edge, I watch my soul slip. Snagged it by the ring finger before it fell. The recluse poked his head out the tortoise. Shell shock due to my natural habitat. Devil's lab rat who fell victim to his magic act. Hell-bent on forcing new life into my whole soul and buying it back from him. I know I stood so low. Shell shock due to my natural habitat. Devil's lab rat who fell victim to his magic act. Hell-bent on forcing new life into my whole soul and buying it back from him. I know I stood so low. Blow for blow, life will sock you in the fucking mouth. Hard knocks, boy, there you are stuck in doubt. Ducking out from responsibility when you're face to face with it. Even the stronger will flee. The killer bee killers freeze up or hide their shame. No use, gods and devils see inside your brain. We Americans thirst for blood and carnage. You say you fight for my freedom, that love is tarnished. Plasma won't come out your 3-piece, even with mineral spirits. Doesn't matter how hard you scrub your garments. Spreading convoluted ideologies, and those that die with honor for your cause and numbers, no apologies. I'm no better than the rest, sitting on my hands, head in the medicine chest, cursing broken promised lands. Strange times indeed. I got an empty stomach and a malnourished soul that I'm trying to feed. Some would say my outlook is morbid as hell. Recluse poking my head out the tortoise. Shell shock due to my natural habitat. Devil's lab rat who fell victim to his magic act. Hell-bent on forcing new life into my whole soul and buying it back from him. I know I stood so low. Shell shock due to my natural forcing new life into my old soul and buying it back from him. I know I stoop so low to the ground, from dead serious to joking around, but I prefer not to play the role of the clown. Used to be used to the blend of MD and making hallucinogens. Lately the screws have been loosened again. Strange times, I'm striving to better myself. Treasure sanity like Ebenezer treasured his wealth. If I die before I wake, I'll see you in another life. Grieving's pointless like trying to end it with a butter knife. The hedonist on the search for peace. It's not a self-fulfilled prophecy like Big Pop's first release. I got a strange feeling something ain't right. Strange times, Armageddon's in plain sight. Mankind don't pick Mother Earth's bones clean. The more that we advance and move ahead, cold steam. You play your part well and act like it's no thing. I sit around and mourn the loss of my hopes and dreams. Some would say my outlook is morbid as hell, but clues putting my head back in the tortoise. Shell shock due to my natural habitat, devil's lab rat who fell victim to his magic act. Hell-bent on forcing new life into my whole soul and buying it back from him. I know I stoop so low. Shell shock due to my natural habitat, devil's lab rat who fell victim to his magic act. Hell-bent on forcing new life into my whole soul and buying it back from him. I know I stoop so low. Everybody want heaven, they not want death. No exception, fight the urge to sip red rum. I'm convinced now the world's no longer a safe place. Time to vacate, escape through my saving grace. That's my heaven, brethren. That old head nod, break neck. Do it with the best of them, but still ain't seen a pay check. Strapped for cash, the table scrap, glutton. Lost my drive, a shameful fat cousin. But everybody wants something for nothing. I'm no exception. Gotta learn to change it around. Restraining myself from getting it. Strange as it sounds, chained to the ground and not content with fame in this town. I gotta stack up enough to bounce to the bay. Hustling hard, I'm just a couple ounces away. Urban release for circus freaks, cursed to live lead. Purchasing heat, street merchants earning a key, serving the sheep. Temporary heaven on earth, that hell in disguise will make a man question his worth. Best in the worst, blessed and cursed, the wretched and lurk in badlands. Mother Earth birthed the madman.
Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Lyrically breaking, taking your concepts, fucking with Ace One, claiming or losing respect. But are you hype yet? I'm dripping off this dirty ass sweat, but that's my concept. To keep it this indigenous, the arduous, tumultuous travel, transform minds, activates intelligence, coincide with criminal minds. It's loaded nine in bloody sheets. The pinnacle of my devilish ways keep my body enslaved, my mind fragile and weak. Scandalous, watch your head, better to silence and ski mask. Chuck Norris with them nunchucks, you dumb fuck. We lack feeling the sun in us, melanin scars, it's the needle in us. The yellow is blush, flush is the sickness involving inside of us. Rush, adrenaline keeps it loaded and tough. But are we crazy or what? It's full throttle on BPM, GCM, Abraham, pray for it. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Bring the pain, bring the rain, bring the same, bring the change any day, any way. Take with me. Running on me, doom's getting me to where I need to be. Live fast, scene crash and cruise past. Ain't me, can't be, make me rethink changing my speed. I learned from old cats, Sunday driving Cadillacs. Me not want death yet, so I respect that. Correct your act, I bet your death threat. Take the respect your path, but the path. No, that's not a fact, but it do for me. I'm moved by my mortality. Know when I'm happy, when I'm healthy. No head and neck trauma, switch the flip, pendant. Wishing to try twice, like where the jaws of life. Yo, fuck ice, buff, grill, smash trouble. Wrap around, phone pole, tipping on too well. Over the edge of the hill, you get killed. Passion, get your bill, you gotta pay someday. This shit you own, you don't, let's make a fake claim. Fucking get some focusing on flossing. Got nothing, once it's taken away. Invest in myself more than
This be calling me, man. Be calling me, man. I just gotta go up to it, man. Need help.
The bridge over troubled waters collapse, submerged. Locked in my room, fighting to hold back the urge to relapse. Too full of pride to cry for help. Playing solitaire with the cards that I've been dealt. Just relax, you'll get through this. Crack a 22 and take a few sips. Dwelling on past regrets is useless. See, usually the way I deal with addiction is calling up the street pharmacist to fill the prescription. Tossing and turning, cursing the monster I become. I can hear him talking now, man. I never seen this side of him. Insomniac, used to the side of the rising sun. Can't seem to pinpoint exactly what it is I'm hiding from. Slipping into the pitfall, I set the trap myself. They get my current girlfriend to nurse me back to health. There's no end to this, the cycle repeats. No rest, too afraid of dying in my sleep. No relief from the pain unless I kill it with pills. No release from the clutches of addiction, it's real. Just a lost child searching in vain for peace of mind. If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? The hedonistic lifestyle that we've depicted. Pleasure seekers do whatever to beat the sickness. It led to the demise of the ascetic inside. Credit the high, pathetic should've let it survive. Wonder where I'd be now if I had kept it alive. Instead accepted the lies, fed embedded in my head. I'm dead to it all. I'm at the point where I feel like saving the world is just a juvenile ideal. This is the first time I've written in 2 months. Confused stunts, still low skrill for a few fronts. Fucked a few girls in that time, almost flatline. Self-worth and moral value had to decline. I'm falling deeper, bottom feet are scraping the barrel. A perilous ride, the habits that I carefully hide. I'm falling deeper, soul creature turned savage beast. Used to be the dream chaser, envisioning the masterpiece. Hunger decreased, true substance over sustenance. My alter ego's quick to rush to my defense. The lost child searching in vain for peace of mind. If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? If I die before I wake, man, what will I leave behind? I'm a slave to vice, social, swallow, smoke, and snort 'em. Dabbled in drugs since my youth just to cope with boredom. So what's the deal, my man? Deal the hand, enough to kill a man. Cop the 80 milligram, that got me feeling grand. Crush the pill and roll up a dollar bill, y'all. Will be a Franklin, but I spent all of my skrill, y'all. Up in the dungeon again, now how am I gonna win? Devil on my shoulder, getting under my skin. Whispering temptations, fruit from the tree of knowledge. Mourn over the loss of a childhood dream of finding the key to all this. Sweating bullets, all restless and agitated. Obsessing over it, aggressive tendency activated. I'm the lummox, sick to my stomach, punished by the gods. You can't escape the beast once you're inside of his jaws. I gotta find a way out of this mess, find another way to unwind. I'm wasting my time, you are my sunshine, sad but true. I haven't seen a glimpse of light for the past 3 days, but I'm not mad at you. I had to bounce before I got too attached to you. See, I'm no different from the fiends on the avenue. Treacherous road, I set out on what it first seemed an effortless stroll. The outcome was inevitable. After conflict arose, found the world deceptive and cold. Kept on my toes, suspicion suppressing the soul. Can't pinpoint the moment that depression took hold. When you let it get the best, you progress as a whole and carry on without knowing which direction to go. And I live a life of excess, a direct threat to my well-being. I can settle for the next best, protecting that guy going in the back of my skull. A reckless lifestyle seemed more fashionable. Numbing my face, falling from grace. Get my rocks out, embrace. I'll be gone when she wakes. And distrust doubles up with every promise you break. An honest mistake, the cage burning long to escape. Can't bend those bars back or disregard the past. As far back as I can recall, I've been locked up, boxed up inside of these walls.
Clocks of penitentiaries, the pendulum swings. Armed residents behind 3 bars that cross everything. These cards mark centuries, eons gone, even beyond God's memory. I draw a cage upon the calendar schedule, counting days off and hours to the galaxy's death row. Escape out Earth when the now is essential. Fates round curse, watching clowns in the rest home. Human cubicle enclosures conducive to 2 wardens. Brutalist few, uniform is blue orange. Troops orbit the youth more than a new sport. Or true torture torments you with cruelness each new morning. Make me old until the monthly span stop. In the hole waiting with 1 wrist padlocks. I pull those ugly straps taut. Can't go to sleep when the sun sets asphalt. Better let them eyes close, or let the seconds spiral. 10 steps in a blindfold, fenced in desk, body dead and mind blown.
It's red routine, unless it's free.
Sing unless it's free, it's destiny that beckons me to smash the shackles and battle the penitentiary. Get me out of this place, let me out of this cage. But the whole entire state surrounded with gates. I'm a kestrel for a knave, chained like a slave, boxed in, watching rot and wasting away. Broadcasting live from San Quentin reenactment. Can't win when fast into entrapment. Security maximum, resurrection, redemption. Call through a tunnel of shit, Shawshank Ascension. Soul's been incarcerated for way too long. Time for this birdie to be chirping a new song. Unleash, release, stretch out, spread wings. Will no longer be referred to as a fledgling. Escape this so close I can taste it. Set free, soar high like I'm weightless.
It's red routine, unless it's free. It's red routine, unless it's
City liquor, admiring the skyline, such a pretty picture. If I could find the time to reflect more often, it'll bring old feelings to life I kept in the coffin. Buried deep in the dead space between my ears, remembering old faces and friends I haven't seen in years. Feel like loss is a reoccurring theme here. The sleepwalkers I forgot had a dream here. Too caught up in self-pity in this urban climate. If you search hard enough for peace of mind, I'm sure you'll find it. Felt the city breathing, got no time to curse the heavens, kidding. I can murder all my hope, but I prefer to let it live. It's hard considering all we have to face in a fast-paced culture divided by class and race. Reality checks are like a slap in the face, and got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. I got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. I got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. Death broke, death beats to the misled sheep. Take what you can from this wasteland and flee. Escape from this place, man, chase fantasy. Make plans and break bread with family. Seems like the world has other plans for me. Can't pack a suitcase, pick up and leave. Not every man has that option or a trick up his sleeve. I got no ties, but no means of escaping the madness. So for now I gotta live the life of average Joe. Open your eyes and some parent the green. Has the whole nation fueled off American dreams. And I chase them like Hunter S and arrogant teens who got it all figured out and didn't consider a different route. Got you sitting there eyeing the prize. Seem cool at first glance, but you're dying inside. Reality checks are like a slap in the face, and got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. I got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. I got the whole entire world saying that's the breaks. Take what you can from this waste. wasteland and flee. Escape from this place, man, chase fantasy. Make grands and break bread with family. Seems like the world has other plans for me. There's a brown cloud surrounding my thoughts. Like for the past year I've been inhaling smoke from exhaust pipes. Take a look at the state of the world, something's not right. Got me feeling unsettled and second like an off night. Tell me something, who's to blame for that? Weight of the planet on your shoulders, don't strain your back. See, reality checks are like a slap in the face, and got the whole entire world saying that's the brakes. That's the brakes. That's the brakes. I got the whole entire world saying that's the brakes. That's the brakes. That's the brakes. I got the whole entire world saying that's the brakes. Shake it, let's vacate this bitch. Take it back to my place or your crib. Take your pick, either which way. Live a little risque quickly. Get played, the exits this way. Sideshow, freak hanging out at girls' ride. Thick life, crew about to take it worldwide. Brand new, fit resting on my thick don't have knots. Get some when the shit blows. Sideshow, freak hanging out at girls' ride. Thick life, crew about to take it worldwide. Brand new, fit resting on my thick don't have knots. Get some when the shit blows.
It's a very psychological thing that's happening here.
On a rooftop, grinding on a toothpick. Here, right your nose drip. Eyes open, don't slip. One wrong step, you'll be the next. Red face, blue ball prick, holding on his own dick with a closed fist. Like, oh shit, I wasn't paying attention, I didn't notice. No shit, gonna cry, little baby, find a bucket or a towel or something. Matter of fact, here's a cunt rag to clean those petty tears up with, because nobody gives a shit. Life is a cold bitch, fuck it or get fucked. Like the last kid we was discussing, remember him? They caught him, somebody shot him. Either that or he jumped and he really hit rock bottom. Either way, he's walking locked up in the box, or he's not walking, screaming Lady Ice. Cold ass Dane, cold ass game, nigga know that name. My baby pumps in my veins, my baby beats in my heart, my baby lumps in my brain. Late nights, baby's crazy, way we fuck is insane. When I can shake away the numbness that just comes at this age.
My baby pumps in my veins, my baby beats in my heart, my baby lumps in my brain. Late nights, baby's crazy, no one fucks are the same. If only I could shake the numbness that just comes at this age. Ice cold controls my daily life. I know the crazy nights take their toll on my psyche and shoulders. The what I write suppose a shady type of hoe. Show me some more love than what I give her respect. Throughout the course of my days on this cold bitch, I fight for every little glimpse of heaven I get. Sometimes it seems like I'm regressing it, yeah. I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be, holding this bitter cold world close to me. A love-hate relationship, I got to give in with the warm embrace to try and counteract the frostbitten lips. Auspicious miss put me in touch with my fears. Never been the type to fill buckets with tears. So what's with the long face? I'm in the wrong place. There's a world going on underground. Go as time waits. 6 feet deep will cross your mind as you grow older. Life ceases once Lady Ice gives you the cold shoulder. My baby pumps in my veins, my baby beats in my heart, my baby lumps in my brain. Late nights, baby's crazy, no one fucks are the same. If only I could shake the numbness that just comes at the same.
My baby pumps in my veins, my baby beats in my heart, my baby lumps in my brain. Late nights, baby's crazy, way we fuck is insane. When I can shake away the numbness that just comes at this age.
I'd never seen a man so broken up and ripped apart.
I live amongst madmen, where suffering's a driving force. Behind mercy scribbled and there's a thriving source. I pay dues and beating brain child support. This little game has its perks on the side of course, but pretty things come and go. Feelings washed away in the undertow, something that I've come to know. You feel complete for a second then it's long gone. That moment of contentment came from what the song spawned. Though it's fleeting, I live and die for it. This body of life and strange world that I orbit, and rarely get the chance to touch down on. Frowned on by some that'll try to tell you that it sounds wrong. Out to crucify everything you hold sacred. I recognize the self-loathers in low places, and those that show love like, man, you're gonna go places. Sunrise, sunset, it's just another day. I'm worn out, I've seen enough decay. The end of the world as we know it's underway. Some would say it's all tall tales and lies, but the truth is that we've all failed to rise. I live by a tainted doctrine, bathed in toxins, face to face with demons, faithless watching the world passing me by, pacing the block, lost out in the drive to make my way to the top. The game's fucked up, there's no feeling in that garbage sold, and a part of me knows that it's the market that you target. Those stripped down to the bone, cracked it in half, extracted the marrow inside, irrational scraps. The bass is on hit to make up for the passion it lacks. Whatever happened to that realness from back in the past? Puzzle pieces of a man over sound collage. Can't expect much, not even a round of applause. The counterfeit draws, wolves clothed in their brother's sheepskin, waiting for the light too shallow to be each other's beacon. I'm no shining star, more like a suffering heathen who learned to question the heavens and what others believe in. Bending the edge and back, so what's left to fear? Every notebook stained with blood, sweat, and tears. Pay no mind to the style and collective mirror. Doing what I love's been the prime objective here. However dark, I hope you recognize my good intent. See, I'd be nothing in this world if I could invent a living deadbeat, destined to self-destruct, drowning in vice and ultimately found lifeless. A crown of thorns for the pious man without sin. I die inside from my own sins without him. Guiltiness weighs heavy on my heart. Lost love and relationships doomed from the start. My asinine actions, a fraction of my mind, attached to a crime of passion, fastened to the spine. Now little girl, don't let yourself get hurt. I gotta keep moving, make moves and network. My true love is an angelic beauty, the God within released over melodies that soothe me. Soul unkept, self-control unchecked. Sunrise, sunset, it's just another day. It's just another day. Another day. It's just another day. Another day. It's just another day. It's just another. It's been a long time coming, still haven't arrived. Thoughts, love, sacrificed over madness and pride. And it's hard to let go, you keep the magic alive. Till you outgrow your old self and cast it aside. No remorse over the past, I'm happy it died. Though my time for atonement kept passing me by. Tried to explain my actions and rationalize, but never had an answer when my love was asking me why. It's the same now, from an ever-present rain cloud. It's the way I earn a living and neglect my brain child. But I made it out by some strange luck. Used to blow lines and fuck till the sun came up. Between thighs that were foreign to me, twisting and turning, broke promises and had to live with the burden. In the grips of the serpent trying to breathe, thought my only way out was the line to see. She keeps asking me why. If you knew my past, you know the present, that's my only reply. I'm still tripping over someone that I let slip by, and I've grown too detached to try. She keeps asking me why the long face, every day you grow colder. Every question is answered with the cold shoulder. It's like I can't help but giving the needs, then I slowly lose interest and leave. She keeps asking, I've asked the same question to God, left a part of life lessons like the rest of the mob. It's 07, some prophesize the end soon come. With the onslaught of violence, many men grew numb. I lost one of my people to the edge of a knife. A blade cut his throat and prematurely ended his life. But he proved himself to be a loyal friend to the end, and got taken from this world for defending his kin. These are strange times indeed. I self-medicate in an attempt to try and put my mind at ease. We gave no thought to the repercussions at first. Now we're witnessing the whole-scale destruction of Earth. Tax dollars fund blood-stained army fatigues, and our politicians feed off of carnage and greed. The serpent tightens its grip, it's getting harder to breathe. I look to the heavens for answers and wanna believe. I keep asking them, why? What's the purpose behind this? But never seem to get a reply. Still you can't lose faith when you look to the sky. I haven't grown too bitter to try. I keep asking him, why the homie have to lose his life? Why do so many suffer trying to do what's right? A Lazarus fate, it's tragic how it often ends. We lost touch with the God within. I keep asking him, this inner conflict has helped me perfect my artistry. The God of me's fatherly, it's hard to neglect that part of me. Started to see the stars and galaxies run through my arteries, and understand that the state of the world ain't how it ought to be. Tender motion and party prone to debauchery. The only thing stopping me from profiting off is probably paranoia's got me feeling like someone's always watching me. Don't wanna be property of the state to have to cop a plea. Every month or so I see the PO for getting caught up with liquid OC and CO. Little does he know I still re-up and unload, but give him the impression everything is under control. Can't shake the illusion that I'm living it up, in spite of everyone saying I should give the shit up. In the belly of the beast, in the pit of his gut, swallowed whole by the serpent, not giving a fuck. They keep asking me, why? Man, I'm in too deep, I gotta find another way to get by. From the beginning, I already knew the stakes were high. Now I know I gotta break my ties. They keep asking me, why the long face? Every day you grow colder. Every question is answered with a cold shoulder. Every attempt to quit the life is in vain, and everybody says that can you change? They keep telling me,